Hmm? What the crap? Hey, Philball, where are you? I said time to meet your cousin. There we go. See, that guy was there first, and he understands that when I press the button, he's supposed to... I would ask to speak to his manager, but I know that technically I'm the manager, so what can I do, you know? Hey! Don't you freaking start, Failball! Do that again and you'll get a write-up. And I know that that is important to you. You've had a flawless record until now. I suggest you don't screw it up. I gotta start all the way back here? Oh, that sucks. You wanna know what's hilarious? Is that, like, if I was actually... need a fail ball emote. Yeah, Scribbly. We're, you know... I'm not gonna... It's one of those things that I've determined that, like, I'm gonna try to... this year, try to get to partnership, just because I'd like to have some more of those emotes. I'd love to have the fail ball. I'd love to, have the salt thwomp and things along those lines. And I mean, I could make it tier 2 and tier 3, but I don't know, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I would want those emotes to be available to everybody. So it's like, I've yet to actually make like a full-on speech or anything else along those lines, but it is something where it's like, I kind of want to let people know that it's like, I want to eventually get the partnership, but I want to make it clear that, you know, this channel is not and never will be motivated by, you know, solely motivated by making money. You know? It's one of those things where it's like, I've loved doing this already. I love everything about it. I love chatting with people. I love, you know, having those rage moments in front of everybody. Because apparently it's cracking people up, so, you know. But no, it's just one of those things where it's like, especially with all the crap that's going down with YouTube lately, it's just kind of like, I want people to know that it's like, I may be trying to push for partnership, but, and I may have like, you know, follower goals later on down the road, but I'm never going to have like sub goals or something along those lines, just because it's like, you know, I want people to come in here because they want to have a good time, they want to interact with this community, and they want to, you know, be a part of this. Not because, you know, not because I'm pressuring them into pressing the sub button or giving away bits or anything else along those lines. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that that doesn't help, because it absolutely does. Half of the equipment that I have in here is, you know, thanks in part to people giving me bits and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to manipulate or pressure or do anything to be like, okay guys, if I get, you know, like over 100,000 bits this day, you know. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna, like, say for example, like my, one of the things that we do quite often around here, like, the Mario Kart 8 streams. I'm not gonna hold those hostage if we don't get like 20 subs in the next month kind of thing. I'm not gonna do crap like that, you know? I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna do some things to show my appreciation for people who are willing to, do that stuff, but that's never going to be, a focus or a priority. Say like, yeah, you know what? Say for example, I'll actually show you something. Scribbly. I'm actually working on a new layout for the actual House of Crunch that we got going on over here. It's gonna look a little bit more rock and roll, but it's still very much gonna look like the House of Crunch. But one of the things that I'm thinking of is, because I have 4 people who have already given over 10,000 bits. So one of the things that I'm just thinking about doing is, like, back here on the back wall, I'm gonna have like some beer taps over here. And on the actual handles of the beer taps, there's going to be a symbol for a red bit and then the face of whatever their avatar is on Twitch, just to be like, it's the red bit brew. And if you guys end up getting a red badge, your face will be right here, just as a thank you. It's something cosmetic, but it's something to say thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. I saw you in the chat. I just wanted to get my thought off. Yeah, dude, I never had any sub goals. It's setting yourself up for disappointment when/if you don't reach that goal, and you may get sympathy subs that don't keep their sub streak up. Not worth it, and it shouldn't be the focus of any stream. Yeah, exactly, man. It's kind of like I think I actually you know what's hilarious? I think I actually remember talking to you about this when we were having beers at TwitchCon, which is basically the philosophy that I have, that it's like, I guess, what is it, like, hope for the best but expect the worst. I'm not saying that it's all like, I'm not saying that it's all like you shouldn't try to work towards a goal or whatever, but you shouldn't, like, in my opinion, you shouldn't set a goal and then be devastated when it doesn't work out, because, you know, in life there are plenty of times where you could want to do something, you could want to accomplish something, you can want to get to a certain place in your life, and it's one of those things where it's like, you can do everything absolutely perfect, and you can do everything as flawless as you possibly can and still fail. It's one of those things where it's like, people, you know, some people who say that it's like, all you got to do is, you know, all you got to do is work hard and everything will come your way. It's like, well, yeah, work hard towards something, but failure is always an option, and it's not weakness, that's just life. So the way I see it is that, like, you know, I'm going to do as best I can. I'm going to, you know, try to make things entertaining with people, make sure that people get a laugh off of my, you know, stupidity and some of the stuff that I'm able to do with the stream, like the salt thwomp and things along those lines. And if I end up becoming partnered, awesome. If I end up getting to a point where people give me enough where I'm able to do this as a full-time deal, absolutely incredible. But I'm not going to tell myself that, you know, in 2 years this needs to happen, because, you know, I have no guarantee of that. There's no guarantee in life of anything. So it's like, just work as hard as you can. I'm not... Yeah, Link Blood totally did make the salt nuke for me. And once some of the commotion that's going on right now kind of dies down, yeah, we'll get to the salt nuke is going to be the next thing that we work with, Link Blood. But yeah, so it's just, you know, do the best you can. Hope that you know, whatever it is that you want to have happen ends up happening. But, you know, have a plan B, have a plan C, because you never know when life is gonna rear its ugly head.